All right, let's talk about something that could totally change the way you interact with a law firm, maybe forever. We're diving into this AI platform called LegalScout Voice, and trust me, it's designed to fix a problem that I'm pretty sure almost all of us have run into at some point.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to call a law firm after, say, 5 p.m.? You know, you've got something urgent on your mind, you finally find a moment to make the call, and what happens? You already know the answer, don't you?
Yep, voicemail. That cold, robotic voice telling you to leave a message at the tone. So you do, and then you wait and wait. But imagine if that whole frustrating experience just disappeared. What if, instead of a beep, you got real, actual help right in that moment? Well, that is the big promise behind this new wave of legal tech.
So this whole scenario really gets at what we can call the 24/7 law firm problem. Let's dig into why that traditional way of getting new clients is, well, pretty much broken.
And you can really see the difference here, side by side. You've got the old way, which is all about playing phone tag, waiting for callbacks, just a slow, manual grind. Then there's the new way. You get an answer right away, 24/7, you're talking to a smart AI assistant, and the whole process is automated. It's not just about being open all the time, it's about making that first conversation actually count, for you and for the firm.
Okay, so if the old front door is locked after hours, how do you build a new one that's always open? That's where we get to the star of the show today. Let's talk about LegalScout Voice.
So what is this thing? The best analogy is to think of it as a full-blown AI operating system, but for a law firm. And look, this is way more than just a simple chatbot you see in the corner of a website. This is a powerful system that lets a lawyer put an intelligent voice assistant right on their own website. Its whole job is to have those important first conversations with potential clients, no matter if it's 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning.
All right, to really get a feel for this, let's look at it from the client's point of view. I mean, that's what really matters, right? Let's follow their journey from the very beginning.
Okay, so it all starts when you land on your local attorney's website. You see a button, you click it, and boom, you're having an actual voice conversation with the firm's AI. And this AI isn't just reading a script, it's having a natural back and forth, asking smart questions to figure out what's going on with your case. It's gathering all the key details, and get this, it can even tap into the lawyer's calendar and book a consultation for you right then and there. The whole thing, from hello to a meeting in the calendar, is done in one smooth shot.
And we're not talking about a simple question and answer bot here. This thing is a powerhouse. During that first call, the AI can tap into over 50 different tools. We're talking sending you a text message, doing some initial legal research, all while it's talking to you. It's an incredibly smart and useful first point of contact.
Okay, that's the client side of things, which sounds pretty amazing. But what does it look like for the lawyer? Let's flip the script and jump into the attorney's cockpit to see how they manage this whole thing.
So the attorney gets this awesome dashboard. It's basically mission control for their entire practice. Right from this one screen, they can manage their team of AI associates, they can read transcripts and summaries of every call, track cases from the very first conversation all the way to completion, and even hook it up to all the tools they're already using, like Calendly or Microsoft 365. It's really designed to take all that administrative headache and just organize it.
And this is where it gets really cool, a huge time saver. When a call is done, the lawyer doesn't just get a wall of text to read. No way. The AI is smart enough to analyze the whole conversation and generate a quick, in-brief summary. It basically says, here's what this is about, here's how you might want to structure the case, and here are the next steps you should probably take. It's a massive head start.
You know, all of this really points to a bigger idea, which might be the most important part of the whole platform. It's about true teamwork between the human and the AI. They call it the task orchestration system. Just look at how they split up the work. The AI handles the repetitive, time-consuming stuff, digging through legal databases, drafting up initial documents, scheduling things, all that grunt work. This frees up the attorney to do what only a human can do: review the AI's drafts, approve the next steps, decide on the actual case strategy, and, negotiate. It's a perfect partnership. The AI does the heavy lifting, and the lawyer makes the critical calls. This whole system is built on what's called a human-in-the-loop design. It's a simple but brilliant idea. The AI works on its own until it hits a point where it needs a human brain. Then it just pauses and waits for the lawyer to step in. So, for example, the AI might draft a whole document, but it'll stop and say, hey, can you please review this section before I send it out? As soon as the lawyer gives the thumbs up, the AI gets right back to work. The key thing here is that the human is always in control.
Okay, this next feature is just plain smart. For a client to trust this AI, it can't feel like some random third-party widget, right? It needs to feel like it's actually part of the law firm. That's what website theme extraction does. The system literally looks at the attorney's website, grabs the logo, the color scheme, the whole vibe, and then it skins the AI assistant to match perfectly. So for the client, it just feels like a natural part of the firm's own site. Super seamless.
So a system like this is already pretty amazing. But where is it all heading? Let's take a peek at their roadmap, because honestly, it gives us a glimpse into the future of what it means to be a lawyer. You can see how it builds. Early next year, they're adding e-signatures so the AI can literally get the client signed on. Then comes mobile apps, so you can run your AI-powered firm from your phone. But the end game, that's the really mind-blowing part. They're aiming for a full legal OS, something that could even start predicting how a case might turn out or automate huge chunks of legal research. We're talking big, big ambitions here.
And all of this brings us to one last really interesting question to chew on. As these AI systems get smarter and more integrated into the day-to-day work, is the lawyer of the future still just an attorney, or are they also becoming a highly skilled AI operator? It's a pretty wild thought, and it's a future that seems to be getting closer every single day.